The chalet is complete. This was originally going to be a small side project, but turned into a massive one. The first red flag was when I was on vacation in California. I spent an unbelievable amount of time obsessing about the garland, and just the garland. And you'll see that this is a very small piece of the whole thing. Anyways, now, throughout the progress of this build, I took photos and I didn't take video. I'll do better next time. So I'm going to have to show you some screenshots here. Again, this was supposed to be my small project. The next one I have planned is going to be the big one, which, who knows how that's going to turn out. But I'll do better next time. I will try to do more video and showing the progress of it. So this is what it's supposed to look like on the outside. It's the Playmobil farmhouse. And this is what it's supposed to look like on the inside. Excellent. This is the only photograph I took after I bought it at the giant garage sale in Vancouver, Washington. This was in a box hidden underneath the table, and I scoped it out and got it for $20. And I only took a picture of this front part, but it also included all of those veggies, the livestock, the fence, everything, all of the furniture. But yeah, this is what it looked like. So without further ado, here is the tour. Here is the front door. Welcome mat. And some stickers. Little bunny. I made a tree, as you can see. Here's the garland. Have some shrubbery. I made this fake brick foundation. I made this chair with a blanket and a book. Another bunny. Here is my herb garden along with a stone path. Yes. Made another chair, a little table with beer and a book. I made as you can see, a stone oven, a brick oven, with a little pizza in there and some burnt wood, some extra wood over here, and some more decorations. Okay. Now for the inside, I made a chimney. Here's I'll probably paint this brown to hide it better, but I have some more stickers to show that they are into the winter and summer sports. But here is the inside. Yes. I have the chimney, a little fire inside. It also is hiding the battery for the lights. Here is the bedroom. Like a little carpet, some bedding. I made these pillows. This came with the original dollhouse. Got some books. I got some posters back there. Yeah. Down here, I have a lovely little table with some drinks and some decorations. I painted this sofa. Got a cabinet in there. I made these cabinets here and even put these little gold handles on there. Yeehaw, that was fun. And they're on there looking and watching TV. With a little remote as well. Isn't that cute? Yes. So there it is. My chalet. Let me give you one last walk around of the whole thing. This is very fragrant because it's moss. There it is. My herb garden. My brick oven. Yes. Oh yes, also I added this part in there as well. And there you have it. The chalet. So since I introduced my chalet, I think I shall also introduce my other two projects. Now, This is my new special interest and obsession, is revamping dollhouses. I had never done this before in my life, and I just felt compelled to for some reason. So here we are. Yeah. My very first one was I was at a antique store and I found the A-frame Fisher-Price house. And it was in not the greatest shape. So, and this is just something I found on the internet, but this is pretty much what I got. So this is an actual picture of what I got. The A-frame, that middle part comes out and folds out into a yard, which came in very handy. And suddenly I was just overcome with ideas. I took that fold out and I put in some fake grass. I was walking around my work picking up rocks and turned them into shrubs, put this little picket fence. But here's the end result. I recreated the game Plants vs. Zombies. However, here's the story. There is some tainted alcohol that is turning people into zombies, right? And by the notorious Fisher-Price family. Here he is with his rifle holding back the horde in case they get by, but they won't because they're wasted. Anyways, the rest of the Fisher-Price family, here they are. Dun, dun, dun. With their, here's the tainted hooch back there, their regular Jack Daniels and their big pile of money because they're selling this stuff. Notorious family, yes. Up here we have this innocent guy, but he can't be trusted either. Did this cool thing where I had a little mirror. Oh, it fell, crap. But you can see the reflection of the blood in the sink. I'm gonna have to get that back up there. Dang, damn it. Anyway, there we go. Son of a gun. Anyways, as you can see, very cool. The second one was this lovely little find. It folds out like this, and then on the other side, which is really cool, it folds out to this. So much blank space, so much potential. I wanted to continue the story from the other dollhouse. Like, where did this tainted hooch come from? Now I'll share the outside in picture form, but I turned it into a log cabin. The reason why is because the inside is where the story takes place. Yes, let's see how it turned out. So with this one, we're gonna start with the bottom floor. We have the nice little living room, right? A little photograph here. We got girl with the pearl earring. We got a little fireplace. This person is a little bit of a lush, likes to dig into their own supply here. Here is his main stock and his top of the line stuff, but this is the tainted stuff. Yeah, no good. A lot of his plans that he drafted up. Here is the stairway going up into his bedroom. Oh, turns out he's a vampire. A vampire is a total lush. Yes, we got some old photographs. But down here is the laboratory. And so I have all of his stuff that his evil ingredients and more of his plans and his... Yes, excellent. Oh, did I say I did 2? Oh no, there was 3. So also at that same antique store, I found this giant Fisher-Price house. Yes. Which I immediately spray painted it all black. Ooh, yes, creepy. This one was very large. This took 8 hours of just straight up painting. I hadn't painted anything like this before in my life. I was just challenging myself. And there you have it. I have it up by my bedside. I put in some silhouettes and some red fabric to create a nice little red background. Put in a little skeleton man. There's a little outline of a body. And a chandelier. I looks pretty wicked when you turn off the lights. But I was also obsessed with a lot of the detail. I added a lot of weathering, you know, to make it look old and run down. I added this shrub here because behind it was like this little outline of like a plant, and it was just ugly. I added moss. I added this little top part here with the spikes. Yeah, I love moss. You could probably tell. I think there was moss in almost every single one of my bills. So there you have it. There are my dollhouses. I'm obsessed. And I'm going to start my next one tomorrow. Every single time I do one of these, I try to challenge myself. You know, this last one with the chalet was me trying to build stuff from scratch. Like tables and chairs and everything, chimneys and brick ovens. And so the next one is going to be insane. And I'm really looking forward to it. Stay tuned.